Okay. Press that nothing for me.
Hold it!
I got 2 more presses. Daily basis. Yes, so I understand. The long signature. I commend the accused on the lofty subject matter of his scholarly intentions. The book room was scattered floor to ceiling with those musty old books. Tell us more about the bookshop in question, please. But if I must, I have to ask you to look at these street maps again. It's a second-hand bookshop to the accused login is this place here, Bondon Books. Placed in the corner of Briar Road and Mission Street. The head of the accused is currently living the longings on the other side of Bondon Road. Wait, hold up. Look at my code record. Where did you... Aha! Here's the consistency right here. He bought... So, this receipt is for your books at 4:45 p.m. Am I correct? So, take a genius to work out which he would take it. Something like this. Bookshop name. Guess what? You kindly add the name of the bookshop to your phone shuffle, please. Leafage be of vital importance. Maybe. Well, you know, I mean, yes. Be a very important clue. There we go. That's what's the difference. See, you always have to remember to read your evidence. Because that was something I probably couldn't call unless I looked at the actual book.
Objection!
Good. If I may stop you there, Mr. Grayson. Where's your sunshine? I'm a busy man, you know. It's the receipt that we found in Miss Nusser's room. It was issued on the day of the accident. Details the purchase of 3 second-hand books. And from the accused room. Yes, but the point is not where the receipt was found, but the name of the shop printed on it. Go on. Yes, go on. This receipt was issued from the bookshop called Pure Books. Random tidbit. I finally bought ice trays. So I actually have ice. Just not more than just water. I now have ice. I never bought the bottle opener. So there's a case of it's still 1 bottle of Mexican Coke in my refrigerator that I can't open still. Yes, my lord. So Mr. Nashmi did indeed purchase a number of books at the second-hand bookshop that day. However, the bookshop in question was not Bondon Books. Huh? What? Inspector, do you know of this bookshop? Sir, Bondon Books is on the second-hand shop not far from Bondon Books. It's just that, but it's such a small place, I didn't think the accused would know about it. The fact is, the bookshop which the defendant visited on the day in question, and receipt proves it. Yes, but what difference does it make? Whenever the man purchases musty tomes, it makes no difference in the final analysis. I disagree. I mean, after all, I have the street man here, if I might be of help. Oh yes, thank you. Well, look at this way. Oh, 6. The defendant had been returned from Bondon Books. Then yes, he would most likely have passed the place where Miss Green was attacked. However, we're taking into account the fact that he was actually at another bookshop, Your Books. If I turned out he wouldn't have passed the location at all. Could that be true? My mind, it might depend on all this other bookshop is, but I do declare it may be a possibility. Also, Joe number 2 is Oasis. Salon, sir. That's what he said. Absolutely, it could be right. What's your book's establishment? But obviously we looked into that. Turns out your books. It's just here on the next corner of Merchant Street, going east. There you have it. You can see now. Alone Japanese friend is obviously in training to be clown. The way he regales us with just witticisms. To your future career in the circus. That glass down. I'll put you down. I'll put it down for you. I don't think I need to spell it out, but here we go. Come home from your books and books. We'll pass the place where the victim was stabbed. Which, like my learned friend, is somewhat allow me to retaliate for my learned friend, learned, if somewhat slow, Japanese friend. Whenever the man pushes his final tones, it makes no difference in the final analysis. Okay, now your entire his entire desk has shards of glass and wine on it. Really? I accept it. You cannot fool me. I suggest you try. Should I say? I had enough of this now. I beg your pardon? Doubly sorry. Would you mind bringing the gat? To give up. What do you mean? Prosecutor's assertion is correct. I'm the jury may well decide that this was guilty. Chief Substitute that. Think. We must consider such rights put forward by the official very, very careful. I want to waste objection, but he could have passed it. Maybe he passed it in a different way, taking him longer. What do you think, Jack? Should we raise an objection or should we leave it? Give me a... Walk it through your mind while I walk it through mine. I think it's clear as day that he's going to pass it. But I don't think it's clear how he passed it. How he passed it. I want to raise an objection. I think I should leave it. Raise an objection only. Go with my gut. Go with the gut. Before we get up here, we must fight back. Yes, how we feel like that. Sometimes the best way to fight is to do nothing. You're right. What am I talking about? This? Do nothing won't get us anywhere.
Objection! Hold it!
One of those we must deal with the inexcusable tardiness of your objection. Oh, time to fight back. Okay, so I probably should have just pressed it. Yourself, yes, my lord. See what I mean on this map. His logics. Father, which suggests by the prosecution, however, isn't only unfeasible to take between the two places. defendant used the Easterns. Look what happens. He's back in his luggage without passing the location where the victim was attacked. Talking back his like clown to a fool's errand. Of course, however, I feel compelled to point out that route is what commonly referred to as the long way around. On a cold winter's night, why would any man choose to take the long route alone? Yeah. Well, the answer is really simple. He wouldn't. In other words, the accused took the obvious route back with his luggage and is the previous perpetrator of the crime. But the man himself asked Mr. which route he took home. I was very informed of the accused's response to such a question. Claims he has no recollection. Said the bloke seems to spend his time running. Come on. Thank you, my learned friend. And suggests that we do not waste any more of this court's time by wandering aimlessly around this subject. Oh, in every way. You're completely convinced now. Has ever come with all the members of jury? Present your findings to the court.
Guilty!
Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty!
Okay, his voice. He's anonymous. Okay, who gave him another chalice? Remember the jury. I applaud your brave response. You served the queen and her country annually. Those eyes of Croy are not yet willing to give up and die. I presume you tend to wield your rights against us again in this trial. Rights of defense fighting in British law have been buried long ago. However, if you will, it's the defendant's prerogative to carry out a simulation examination. If you refuse to throw, very well then. Alright, let's get them to hate each other. For Pete's sake, the Lord Nepalese already made it himself to end. Simply was person for his eyes. Why not him have been the victim? And who wouldn't have gone around the house on his way back to the barber shop? Not in the winter. Everyone was attacked from behind, wasn't she? How dreadful. Okay, we just wrap this up now. Yeah, what are we doing? Oh, books, yes, nice shot. That bone books, no, not worth a visit. Well, it's definitely clear the only two people at the scene were the victim and the accused. The accused himself has managed to seeing the victim in her green overcoat sink to the ground before his eyes. Furthermore, we have heard from the inspector that affected from the fleet. That's it. Oh, grumbling. We're supposed to try and continue. Yes, I know. Turn the tide. Time to pull this one out of your ass.
Hold it!
Victim. Clearly, the Lebanese was man with the silvery mustache is the culprit. Racism. This is racism. Joe number 2 is a full-on racist. Let everybody know this. Clip her racist moment, please, Bob. Clip her racist moment so I can put this on the thing. Joe number 2, racism. Get this off a crime. I find him guilty because he's Japanese.
Hold it!
Yeah, they still like doing that May play. Okay, Jill number 4 is a racist. Okay, never mind. No, she's not racist. She's not racist. Let's be clear.
Hold it!
Stuck up to fix it. I'm sorry. But hello. That might, if you were digging up the street, maybe he didn't want to go down that street. I mean, if there was construction work, he probably wouldn't be going down road construction work. Put these two together, see what happens. So what do you mean? Bob was just now extremely significant. Take a moment to consider the application of what's been said in the map located area. In question, Miss Lumpsy visit the big exposure to purchase a number of second-hand books. The same day, we now know that there were work being carried out on Metro Street, making it impassable. It means that the defendant wrote home but have not taken him along the street down Brian Road. Yes, of course. Who's this? Brendan taking the longer route back to his lodgings. Yes. But, see now, you had no choice. I was just like, my man. Hey, here's what. Me? Well, alright then. The whole in Portuguese argument, it should be filled in, that's what I say. It was wonderful. We managed to change a couple of minds, at least to straighten our position. Yes, and prompted the other members of the jury to consider their stance as well. Count. To bring the strike to an early conclusion, prevent. Okay.
Hold it!
Okay, what'd you say? Hold what? No, I said hold it. Oh, afternoon, been left before 5 hours. Oh yeah, still a second, I remember well. Okay, Cadet Street. Right. Tapping Kadash Road. Just wait back for me to your books. I love this dude. I wish I knew the time to take down.
Hold it!
It's alright. I don't need your face to solve it anyway. You're Frank, aren't you? That's right. I washed down under, I came back to London and work. All that swimming until you just started flossing around whose fair play was a man of repertoire. Sorry, I forgot how you treated me the other day? That young head of Pegasus criminals. Oh, you know, while on the bridge. The sort of rumors buzzing around and the police have been badgering me non-stop. Well, anyway, I don't know about the head, but at least Who should I put him against? Behind, so she said behind. In you.
Objection.
Anything. Back, which could be sure here. Check receipt find the defendant room clearly indicates that the attack. Tap into yours books purchase a number of second-hand tires. He's been turning home on foot. It's fine dining. That's correct. What he does remember is seeing someone appear in front of him on the way. Someone in the green overcoat, who suddenly collapsed on the pavement before his eyes. Let's be aware of this. A poor man himself, obviously. You sure that, madame? What do you mean? I'm sure you heard the jury number 6 account of what happened to him that day. Same afternoon, that there was somebody else apart from the victim who was wearing a green overcoat and who fell over on the ashy streets of the neighborhood. Goodness, you mean? That's right, we're informing you, of course. To the hard of hearing, Junior number 6. Suggesting that the person in the green overcoat whom the defendant saw collapse in the front of the eyes was a jolly gentleman on the end of the beach bench here with me today? As entirely possible, yes. So, the old man's. It's somewhat similar built to the victim. Oh, look at that. My goodness me. I'm so sorry, you need to pee? Crucially, you know precisely where the old man in the green overcoat fell. That's road. Therefore, the person who saw collapsing in front of him was the affected Junior number 6. His defendant must have taken the long route back to his belongings. That's true, then clearly. The culprit the one-way step was not on his way home. Hey, old man, if you hadn't been so trapped to be warming the ripping boxes off 4 hours ago. I think it's such a funny coat. Would you say it to me? Is the crime for not even to walk these streets these days? Is the crime to slip over ice? Is the crime to keep up with the latest styles and wear a beautiful green overcoat, is it? Hold up. I was confused, but did you change your leading up soon? I could declare I would. I would like to call for a verdict of not guilty. I would too. The crime to change my mind, is it? Never a crime to be fashionable. What a large script and opinion. Alright, 2, Niles, 4. So the no's have it, not guilty, they say. We no longer have a consensus among the jury. Trial will continue.
Objection!
Again, there's now just more glass and wine on your desk. I'm gonna be some milk to chillish of me to drink for my hot trawlers. Moments after waging an injection. Only to crush it in disgust. Pray forgive the discourtesy. Von Sykes? It seems almost to enact my early remark. What do you mean? I'm mistaken crediting those jewels for intelligence by describing them as uninsightful. Yet we have just witnessed him falling for a cheap chick performed by an Eastern entertainer. What do you mean? I'm tricking one. Everything I said is the truth. Indeed. Stalwart Junior number 5 was undoubtedly repairing the road as he claims. I believe you said it was good 2 years of the pavement which she had excavated. So. That's right, it took me a whole day to pave me. My foot. Now my non-Japanese friends, tell me. You have any notions of the distance that 2 yards represent? Well, to be honest, I don't have a clue now. Less than 2 meters. Less than 2 meters. That's not much at all. In other words, a distance readily vaulted by anyone of moderate vigor. Would not agree, my stalwart friend. But me? Well, I can't say you're wrong, no. And did you present a like a sign to prevent pedestrians from passing the side of your one? I wouldn't dream of it. I would waste of time. No coaches will hope for passing anyway. We just turn any folks back when they come. Kids just jump right over us all the time. The accused is no gentleman, as far as I can see. I have little doubt, however, he could spring over a 2-yard trench in his ring downtown. Troopers of the bookstore just purchased by the accused were found at the scene. There can be no doubt that's his way back to his lodgings as soon as I walked down Briar Road. An old man. Old man, you can talk? You said that around 4 o'clock on the day in question, you slipped and fell on Kadash Road. Pray, was there suspicious looking Japanese behind you all the time? Oh, I can't say I remember. Don't remember? How about a wager, my lone friend? You said it was the old man that the accused saw. I would say 1,000 to 1 against you being able to prove it. Orders, those explain yourselves. My lord. Such an I'm up to sleep. Why in the world did you not qualified during this mission? I wanted to give this young foreign student the sightseeing experience on down he came for. I wanted him to see for himself how the opinion of the jury is so readily swayed. But my responsibility has limits, and they have been reached, I feel. Did he have a coat in the first half? So my London friend, today's sightseeing tour of London is now over. What are you talking about? My lord. The prosecution requests permission to call its next witness to the stand. Great. Wait for bring forth the witness. Its next witness. Thunder, you do not remember. You've been told on several occasions that there were witnesses. Yes, I remember. One of them being a scouting on police office. Wait, that's likely to be the prosecution's next witness. Alright, no matter who brings the stand as his witness, and no matter what they say, I believe in so. I believe he's innocent. I'll keep believing to the very end, until this battle is over. Hey, how you doing, guy? Doing, John? How you been, buddy? Witnesses, please state your name and occupation for the court. Are we having a sleepy Bobby? Oh no, there's a sleepy Bobby. Oh folks, it's a sleepy Bobby. Oh, and there's a wee little night nap. Okay, I have no idea where this is coming from. Constable, why beat him, son? Son, report on the street, son. And I'm Mrs. Pete. Patricia's my name. I'm proud to say I'm this young town hero's wife. Story here. Well, in truth, we've not been married long. In fact, we celebrated our first anniversary only the other day. This man's asleep. What bored him to sleep, and he's the one testifying? You know, so. Oh no, it was your husband I was asking about. He seems tired. Well, at least surprising. Whilst being in an honorable occupation, patrolling the beat is the most demanding work in the world. Oh, really? I'm sure I've heard that before, actually. Indeed, apart from where days off, our Glen officers charge some 20 miles a day. They patrol borders, houses, pubs, collect taxes, charade the streets, check the meters for waiting true, and are responsible for keeping the streets clean and lighting and extinguishing all streetlights. Couple of items on that list that don't sound like much like policing duties at all. I'd just be falling asleep on my feet. I would have collapsed a long time ago. But it goes without saying the police primary duty is for apprehensions of criminals. Even though he's off duty, our constable is suspected to investigate and resolve any crimes on his beat. For London, Bobby is a man, and for London, Bobby is a man of honor. And a man of slumber. On a day in question, this man and his wife was walking down Briar Road in the opposite direction. They witnessed the incident as it occurred. Is that correct, Mr. and Mrs. Bennett? That's right, sir. Isn't it, Wally? So I get this man a pillow. How's my parents, sir? Nothing to report on the street, sir? Yes, this is gonna be. Very good. I'd like to hear your phone choice in advice. Isn't it what you saw in the line of the afternoon? Yes, sir! Well, folks, that is till next time.